You have just completed one of the U.S. Army's toughest schools, Airborne School. You are now a member of an elite top tier 2 operations. You are standing at the parade field waiting for Sergeant Airborne to pin the wings upon your chest. This man has helped you through the toughest 3 weeks that you have ever done in the U.S. military at this point. He asks you one simple question, blood wings. It does not require a long answer. It requires a simple yes or no. You have heard about these for some time, but you have never seen them happen. Having heard about them, you simply reply, yes, Sergeant. As he pins the wings into your uniform, the back of the pins are missing. It is just a sharp object. The object is slowly impaled into your chest, and while no one is looking, the sergeant gives you one quick punch to the chest, driving them into you. You have now joined a family that is all but part of the Blood Wings. This dates back to the paratroopers of World War II before the invasion of Normandy. These Blood Wings is a very misunderstood rite of passage that the regular world does not understand. They see us as cruel and barbaric for doing this to each other. To better understand, you need to know 3 things. 1, to get your wings, you must pass airborne school. You jump out of a perfectly good airplane that is maintained by the United States Air Force. 2, you need and want to follow the warrior traditions. And 3, you have to want it and know who to ask. Just for knowledge, the only reason I know about these is I have over 100 jumps with the United States Army Airborne, and I am a recipient of the Blood Wings. I have done this with every badge or ribbon I have earned in the United States military. Passing airborne school is very simple. You simply have to show up and have the need and will to pass it. Week 1 is ground week. We teach you how to land on the ground after falling from a plane. Week 2 is tower week. We teach you how to jump out of the plane and what to do in the falling situation. Week 3, we push you out of an airplane. To earn the badge after all 3 weeks, you have to complete 5 jumps, all of which are Hollywood, meaning you have no rucksack right there. You just jump out of the plane, you land in a perfectly tilled field, get up, walk away. After the 5, you receive your wings. The reason I know this, again, I have first-hand experience. Next, you need to understand the warrior tradition. Understanding the tradition that follows the Blood Wings. What it means to have a rite of passage. You become part of a legacy. You become part of a history that has been going on since World War II. Since the 101st, the 82nd, the 173rd, the glider battalions, anybody that took place in Sicily, North Africa, Normandy, any of the combat jumps from World War II, Korea, Vietnam, to include the current war on terrorism. You become part of the Fast Raid Force. The United States Army Airborne Operations is allowed to deploy anywhere within the world in 18 hours. We have the capability to land behind enemy lines and sustain ourselves for up to 72 hours until the main conventional forces can get to us. Once you have realized this warrior tradition, you have to ask yourself, do I want this? Not every person is required to have this. This is just a tradition. It is not necessary and it is not required. To the outside world, this may come off as hazing, cruel, or barbaric. Again, it is not for everyone. We do not require it. We do not wish to require it. What is the process? The process is simply standing there, asking Sergeant Airborne to press it in and give you your blood wings. We used to be able to do it in public. We're not allowed to do it anymore. He punches it once in his chest. Now, anybody that has that badge, if you have received it once, you are allowed to receive it from everybody in there. So for an example, you get your airborne wings. You ask for your blood wings. I have witnessed you get your blood wings. I am authorized to punch you in the chest and drive those wings into you. Who can get it? anyone that passes airborne school. This includes our foreign national allies, Germany, Switzerland, France, England, Australia, Japan, anybody that is our allies. I have done jumps with Canada, Germany, Australia, France, Japan. To include, I did a jump with the Russians. I am one of 200 to hold a Russian pair of jump wings. Conclusion. Blood Wings is a rite of passage. It is also an honor to join the ranks of the best of those that have gone before me. Like the song says, with silver wings upon my chest, I am one of America's best.